agency friends. Thank you all for being here. We're going to talk all things going live and live streaming in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for joining the live. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. I appreciate you all coming through and joining me. We're going to get started in just a few minutes as I connect with all of my happy friends. I appreciate the support. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Hi, how you doing? Unspoken spoken is. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining the live. Hi, friends. How are you? I see you. Hello. Make sure you guys like the live, comment, and subscribe if you are. Well, I'm assuming you are subscribers, so I have no reason to say. Hey, hello there. How you doing, pals? Thank you so much. Make sure you guys like the live. Hello, you guys. Good hairstyle. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well, thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I love this. So, hey, you guys are subscribers because you got the notification. You popped right on in. Appreciate you. No, only speak English. Only English. Thank you for being here, though. I appreciate you joining the live. I'm assuming that's what's happening. My lovely subscribers are here. You all got the notifications. You came running in. You're like, she's live. No, I don't. I don't. Appreciate you, though, friend. Um, so, is that a subscriber? Let me know if that's a subscriber. Pals, how you doing? How's everything going? The Idea Barista. That's what we're talking about, Idea Barista. So yes, I came live. I was like, okay. Somebody unspoken in spoke first. Hello, friend. Hi, Rock. Hi, how are you? Okay, YouTube, you are YouTubing me. YouTube's doing the most. Hello. Oh, you know what? It's a L'Oreal color 185. It's called, um, what is it called again? Miss Magenta, since you asked. Thank you so much for asking me my lipstick color. So yeah, I said I love the yellow. Thank you, thank you. I threw this on the sweater. I was like, you know what? I got my little workout tee. So I was like, you know what? Um, it's lipstick. It is actually lipstick. I had to make sure you asking me a legitimate question. What's that color? It looks a little more pink when I point it that way, but it actually looks more magenta. But yeah, this is it. See? It looks very pink. I don't know why it looks so pink on the camera. The colors are deceiving, but this is the color. Thank you so much, everybody. Hello. If you are new to my live, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, I'm thinking many of you have. If you have not subscribed before, please, you said my single married. Very married, but appreciate you. So let's stay on topic. So rules of engagement. That's what I call this. The rules of engagement. So as we engage in this live stream, I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Um, I have a doubt. Can I ask? I have a doubt. Can I ask if it's on point, if it's specific to live streaming? So let me know if you are new to my live. Put new in the chat. Thank you so much, friend. And if you and if you, I would say, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. That would be my dying wish. Okay. Actually, subscribing. I mean, you can comment as long as it's on point. So, I'm doing well, friend. I appreciate everybody who's here. So you guys caught me in a silly mood, but look here. Let's talk about rules of engagement. So as you come into the live, I want you guys to like the live. I want you to comment new if you're new to my live stream. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are in a growing season. We're talking all things growing, not the damage. Did you see the question? Somebody asked me that. Alexa asked that question, pause. I didn't make that up. I didn't ask that. I didn't make that up. That was a question that was asked. You said, "What's my cash app?" Huh? I should put it in my bio. The way this live has been acting up lately, I need to put it in my bio, huh? Let me put it in my channel. So hey, whoever wants to donate, whoever wants to donate, go to the profile. Feel free to donate. Okay. buy the digital products. Go to my stand store. Just buy a digital product. If you want to buy something, buy one of my digital products. I have the download for the Launch Your Own Blueprint, or go ahead and download, get the UBC. Get the UBC. Hey, yeah. If you want to pay for the other download and spend that much, absolutely, friend. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming here. We're going to talk all things live streaming. So I am a Creator Network on TikTok. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any legitimate questions about live streaming or branding, or if you are looking into getting into digital marketing. Pals, let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer questions too if you have anything surrounding your digital marketing journey too. So let me know if I can support. Sure, no, thank you so much. Stay focused, friend. That statement was on the fence for me. But look here. Let's make sure you guys are liking the live, commenting legitimate questions, and subscribing. Subscribe, but also click the bell so when I go live and when I post content. And some of you came and you got that notification and you jumped on the live, and I appreciate the support. This is a small channel, as you can tell. I'm a small channel. I'm still growing, and you all watching the live and engaging is helpful. It helps to push it out, but it also is helping me in terms of reaching my goals in terms of subscribers and engagement, the watch hours. So in the meantime, if you are not 18 years and older, this is not the channel for you, because YouTube as well as TikTok says that you have to be 18 to stream. I'm still creating my lesson plan for the card. Okay, and I just met with Alec Q. So I had a good time. She praised you, friend. She's like, Pals is the reason I'm here. Okay. What is the channel about? We're talking about live streaming. So I'm live streaming. So we're going to talk all things live streaming in a second. She said she's the reason I do this because she is so awesome. And she says you are a reminder of her being accountable and showing up, which is beautiful. A beautiful reminder. I love her. She's so amazing. She is. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you for the likes. I see the likes. And then hopefully thank you for the subscriptions. So you guys subscribed as well. Not sure what that means, but let me know. Let's stay on topic. I gotta constantly remind that. So let's make sure we stay on topic. Starting to sell. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to start selling DBA on. Okay, gotcha. Project Loop. Gotcha. Okay. So what's thank you so much. You said the material. You said sorry. Okay, that's okay. I think that's what that is. So let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so we're gonna co-stream. I'm gonna go over to the TikTok. You guys are about to say the YT. You guys are the YT. I'm gonna go over to TikTok and we're gonna talk all things going live and make sure you guys are getting all the information you need. And feel free to engage and connect as you guys have questions. I appreciate all the support. If you're watching the live and staying with me, thank you for staying with me. I so appreciate all the support. Like I said, this is a small channel. The watch hours do matter in terms of your growth. And you guys watching the live stream is awesome. I do, like I said, I do stream, as this is going to be a playlist, and I'll make it public for my community so that they can go back and get information. Okay, so let me know if there is questions that are legitimate. The whole commenting is great, and I love all the interaction, but I appreciate if we could stay focused. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Fix this a little bit. Come down a little bit. Thank you, friend. I don't eat breakfast. I'm in Florida. Thank you. So appreciate all the support. We're about to go live on. You said the dress. I'm not sure, friend. Let's stay focused. My moderator is Yes Michelle Crochet. She's not here, but if she was here, you all. she would not be happy with some of these questions. I'm just saying. Some of these questions are total out of the off topic, but that's okay. We're gonna get the things going in a second. So I want you guys to know, yeah, definitely stay on topic. Feel free to ask questions about live streaming. We are gonna go live in just a few minutes. My screen. And if you have any questions that I can support with your live journey, I'm happy to answer those too. So again, make sure you are liking the live. If you are new to my live and you haven't liked, I don't have a big banner that says like, comment, subscribe, but you guys know the etiquette. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are new to my live and you are new to live streaming, let me know that as well. I talk all things live streaming. So those who are still with me, you're like, what is she talking about? What's happening? We're going to talk about going live on TikTok, okay? So the cost of living in Florida, that's not live streaming. It just depends on where you live. You know, if you live by the ocean, South Beach, Florida, that type of area, it can be more expensive. I saw you a month ago. Oh, thank you. Consistency. Continue shining, girl. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I go live twice a day, so I'm here, friend. Pals, you say you need a board for YT that just says Florida L'Oreal. Thanks. I did my hair myself. Stay on topic. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's what I'm going to add at the end. Stay on topic and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your friends. I do work out. Yes. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Appreciate your friend. I've been working out, I guess. Thank you for the compliments, friends. Thank you so much. Allie, you got to stay focused. I don't want you to spam me, friend. Let's stay focused. See, Allie, you did it one more time. All right. So, I'm going to get us started. We're going to go live. We'll probably talk for about an hour and a half. Some of our friends are already live. And so yeah, we'll get going. And we'll get to commenting. Pals, that was funny. You said L'Oreal. And stay on topic. Thank you, friend. Yeah, and I gotta say thank you. Thank you for the compliments. I gotta add that too. Thank you for the compliments. All right, friends, we are live on TikTok. We going. We started this live already. Hello. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining my live. We're talking all things going live. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We are talking about if you are nervous, afraid, shy, scared, introverted, all the things, you still can go live. So we're going to talk about going live. I'm setting up my screen now. I'm going to share my live out. I don't think I did any of the sharing, any of that earlier when I came live. I think I jumped right into it. And so I appreciate you all coming in. Natty Nat, how are you, friend? How's everything going? Appreciate you coming into the live. Austin, hey, how are you? Thank you so much. Hey, Natty Nat. That's what Pal said to you. I said it just like Pal. Hey, Natty Nat. It's good. How are you? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everybody coming in. I started my live on TikTok as well. Tanya, how are you, friend? How's everything going? And so I just started this live stream. We're talking because I also do co-stream. This is for my friends here on TikTok. I do co-stream on YouTube. Let me see if I can put my light on. I'm trying to see if I can set my light. I feel like I needed extra lighting. For some reason my lighting seems off. Hello, Dr. Trish. How are you? Well, I'm going to use my clip-on light, y'all. I should pin it. I'm going to pin it in a second. Thank you so much. I am a TikTok live host agency owner. He said, what is your profession? I am a live streamer. We're owning all of it, friends. I appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully that light got better. I don't know. I think it's my phone. My phone may be a little dim today. Thank you, everybody coming in. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking, Trying to see if I want to use this light. Creating my coloring book for Sunday's collab with Natty Nat. Natty Nat is in the building over here too. Natty Nat came over to connect. Thank you so much. Let's stay on topic, Chocolate. Appreciate you being here. All my friends who have joined, we are talking all things going live. So you guys taking all day. What are you doing? What are you using? Like Canva? Okay, hold on. My lighting is acting up. Hold on. Let me just fix it. I don't know what just happened. It didn't like that. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what's happening. There we go. All right, that's a little bit better, I guess. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate everybody who's here. Appreciate the support. So what's happened? Let me just say this out loud, y'all. I'm a perfectionist. You said I'm a perfectionist. I love it. That's okay. I get it, friend. I want to join an agency so I can get a stream key. Do you provide them? No, first of all. So here's the deal. TikTok is wanting people to use Live Studio. So my point of contact said they're limiting the availability of stream keys. So they're really trying to make it so that you only are doing Live Studio. And if you wanted to connect to OBS, or if you wanted to connect to other streaming, you have to use Live Studio to do it. Okay, it's beautiful coloring, but I can't wait to see it. So the answer is, first of all, you have to become available for it. If they were to give you one, they'll give it to you after like 4 weeks. So you wouldn't get it immediately. And then on top of that, you have to get a new one. And I think the official time frame is like 2 months. Every 2 months you have to get a new one. So it's a process, and they're trying to remove that from people from having to do that. One of the barriers, I don't know if you're even still here. Let me know if you're still here. But how you doing, Happy? One of the barriers was that a lot of people couldn't use Live Studio if you didn't have a Mac. So they're now making it available on Macs. So they're trying to remove any reason why you can't use Live Studio, TikTok Live Studio. Dang, I got a call on this. What you said? You said I got a call on this. We got questions for you. I see. So Ratchet, I explained that. I said, more than likely the answer is no. And if you were to get one, the answer would be that you have to wait about 4 weeks to get it. And then once you got it, you would have to get it again every 2 months. TikTok does not like having to do that. They are really pushing people back to Live Studio, so they're not approving stream keys often and quickly. So they want you to use Live Studio. They're even trying to remove the barrier of Macs not being available in Live Studio. So they're now making Macs available. Some of the people in the agency just went through a trial process where they were able to use Macs. Happy, thank you for that, Crane. How you doing, friend? So the answer is more than likely no, you won't be able to get a stream key. But there's ways to request it. So do you game? Is that why you would use it? Thank you for the daily heartbeat. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that daily heartbeat. Do you game at all? Appreciate everybody who's here as well. The YT was very active today. It's been very active for the last couple of days, so I appreciate the support of everybody coming in. Hi there. How you doing, Lisa? Fellow Lisa. I'm in Florida. So with that, just so that you guys know, I'll talk a little bit about the YT. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Because I do co-stream. I show you guys all the time. I'm going to show you real quick because I always show you guys what I'm doing, so you guys can see it. So I have my stream here on TikTok, and then I'm on YouTube on my tablet. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, friend. And so because of that, because I'm doing the co-streaming, YouTube, it seems like I've been pushed out a lot more lately. I appreciate everybody who's joined the live. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. However, it's getting pushed out quite a bit. So I'm getting to the point where I'm having to kind of manage both chats because the chats are very chatty. So I appreciate the support. Hello, thank you for the populars. Thank you, Happy, for the populars as well. Natty Nat, appreciate the support. Everybody else coming in, thank you for supporting the live. Let me know if you guys have any specific questions. I always want to make sure I'm answering questions. And if you are new to my live and you're trying to figure out if this is a place for you and if there's space for you, hello, Mrs. Treetop, then let me know, because I know sometimes we do this and you're like, how do I get people to engage? What am I supposed to be doing to drive more traffic to my live? How can I grow? Maybe I want to grow my followers. Maybe I want to grow in terms of understanding my content. Just found you on YT. Did you really? All right, you see me? Hey, hey. Thank you so much. What Tiffany? Appreciate you. Um, so yes, so thank you for, and hopefully you followed. I appreciate you there. Thank you for the support. And if you don't, go on. Hey, hey, hey again, appreciate you. And if you don't stream on the YT, I would encourage you to think about that. Just in terms of how you're building your community, how you are growing on this platform. This platform is evergreen. So the YT, when you have content from 10 years ago, people may come across that if they're searching for it. So again, that's probably another strategy for how you can grow and build another stream of income. Okay, so I say that, and then recognizing that the YT is a different experience, though. I will say that much. It is a different experience in terms of engagement with followers and connecting with people. I'm in Florida. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Nat. I'll ask the questions, friend. Okay, what question? Yeah, ask me questions. Natty Nat, you had questions too? What questions did you have? So the coloring book you're working on. Thank you, Happy. Happy, how's your live stream going? No, I'm on the YouTube studio and doing it on the tablet. Yep. Thank you for that. Okay. Natty, sure, friend. Let's see. Let's have you come up. I just sent you an invite.
Hi, Dr. Lisa.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so real quick, I just wanted to ask because me and Dr. Trish are doing the collab tomorrow,
Okay.
and for the coloring books, I know she's creating one for the live. I have a few on my stand store and also physical copies that are available on the Zon.
Okay.
So I guess my question is, because I want to make sure that I'm following everything correctly, is for this, if I'm showing, because I have some physical copies with me, and if I'm like showing them on the screen and things of that nature, if I need to make sure I have the disclosure on, like in that case, it's not something that's like in TikTok shop, but I don't want to start showing things and then there's some kind of issue. And then the other thing was, if the markers that I'm using are in the shop, would it be beneficial to add the cart or the shopping cart for people? But I guess just making sure if I'm showing the markers, if they're on there, and then I'm also showing my book, I don't want to get dinged for that either. So just trying to make sure what would be the best way
To do it.
to, yeah.
Okay. So co-host or guest? Co-host.
Co-host.
So you both in your
Yeah.
rooms co-hosting. Okay. Here's what I would tell you, and I'm actually moving a little bit. See if I get that static image. I hope I don't. I do have my shopping cart on. I told you earlier when I had the multi-guest on, when Coach Jesse came up, I did get it. Now I got it also because I think I pinned it by accident. I think I was doing too much. So I would tell you, if I were you, just to be on the safe side, I would not turn on the shopping cart. I wouldn't. I don't think it's
Okay.
worth it. I don't think I would do it. So that's first. I don't think I would do it just because it's it's obviously an interactive live. You guys are going to be talking, but there may be times she's talking and you're still on the camera. It's just too much. So I wouldn't turn on the shopping cart. So for that, I would say just tell people, if they click your photo and go into your click your mini profile, your showcase shows up and they can click it right there inside the live. And so they can click your
Okay.
showcase and go get the markers. And maybe you have the markers on the top of your showcase so people can easily get it and don't have to scroll down for it. Okay? I'm thinking about doing a shoppable live on
Okay.
Sundays, Saturdays. I need some guidance on a good time. I don't know if I would say anything's a bad time. What you said, you need some guidance on a good time. If you did your regular time, on a Saturday, I would just keep with my regular time. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. Stick with your regular time. That was for Mr. Street Top. I'm sorry. So, so,
That's
um,
okay.
um, so with that, don't turn on the shopping cart. Turn on the content disclosure. If you're using a board, hey Trisha T, if you're using a
Okay.
board, it automatically comes on. So say your live stream was a topic that you got on the board, you don't have to worry about cutting it on. Okay? Because it comes on
Okay.
with the board. So if it's a special topic or special live, co-hosting live, coloring live, other, so just thinking about the health and wellness of, is it health education? Is that kind of the topic, but interactive with the coloring books?
Yeah, like that, the health and wellness portion. Because Dr. Trish, she's a health educator, and then mine is this the overall wellness. So it's for calming, relaxation, and Dr. Trish, taught about the regulating of the nervous system. So I just want to make sure that we're covered with the type of topics, and then of course, if I'm showing my actual book, that I'm not doing anything against the live rules. But like I said, if I put on a board for the topic that we're doing, then that kind of covers the whole thing. Okay.
For the content disclosure. Yep, yep. Boards automatically turns on your content disclosure. Yeah.
Okay. That'll work. Thank you. That's what I wanted to be sure. I'm like, we're about to be showing all these products, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, so turn on the content disclosure. You talk about the products. You don't have them in you have them on a web page or something like that? Is that what it is?
Yes, I have my stand store in my bio, and then I'm gonna update my actual page so that if people want the physical copy, then they can go on there. But you would still have to get to design from my actual page. So just in case they're like, "Ooh, we don't want that up there,"
Okay.
it directs them.
Yeah. Yeah, so just be careful how you say it. But yes. So
Okay.
on your board, just have something coloring co-host or something that says that speaks to what the co-hosting live is, and you both can have boards. So you see
Okay.
this board. It's not too. I mean, I probably would have less words. Obviously, this is a special board that I've had for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but you can decide. Hello, friend. Hello, Wolf Game. Hello, everybody coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm going to talk about boards in a second because I saw where that question was asked. Thank you
Well,
for.
those were all my questions. So let me get down there. Thank you,
Uh,
friends. Okay.
all right. Take care.
Thank you,
Appreciate you.
Dr.
Bye
Lisa.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, everybody, coming into the live stream. I saw you. I was moving. You saw me moving. I was like, okay, yes, oh, on the board. Because I have a shopping cart on, and every time I've turned, not every time, but a few times I've had co hosts, I've gotten a little warning. So we'll see. Dr. Tricia said, so not too much on screen with coloring and boards and co hosting. Were you just saying in general in terms of not having a whole lot of stuff on your screen, not making it too busy because you're doing also the other interactive activity? I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Right. Yeah, I would agree with that. So just think about if you have a board, just have maybe one line, something that's there. You can do the basic one that has white, but a board does turn on the content disclosure. And yes, I think you need to have the content disclosure on. Those are the things I would say. TikTok gave me the flash go 14 heart me's. Thanks, TikTok. And I know many of you gave your heart me earlier, so it is totally okay. It is fine. Thank you, Natty. I appreciate you. If you can share our heart me, that would be great. TikTok does this all the time because it knows. It knows. I know you gave yours. TikTok knows it. TikTok knows. You know you're not right for that. Ho, 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 ho. Which is ho, 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 ho. So funny. So yes, TikTok tried me with that one, but that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna do what we need to do. We're gonna get to connecting. Thank you for the mystic drink. I'm sorry. Next time I won't. That is okay. That is totally fine. Hey, I don't know why I'm playing TikTok's games. I'm not sure why I chose to play the game. You said I got mine. Thank you for sharing a lot. But here I am. I'm playing TikTok's games. TikTok got me playing the games. So I know many of you guys have gotten it either from the morning or at some point, and TikTok is just being funny. So it's all good. All right, friends. So let's do this. So let's do this. We're going to talk about boards real quick because that question got asked earlier in the 10 o'clock, and I just got it again. So if you're still with me, drop a heart. I think it was it So Ratchet? So Ratchet podcast. Appreciate you being here. Boards. A board you have to set up before you go live. Okay? So it's not something you could turn on or edit while you're in the live. Yep, okay. You can turn it on and turn it off while you're here. So what you would do is hit the little enhance the magic wand. The little wand stick is at the lower banner. It's over here on my right side. There's an option for boards. I can turn my board off. My board's turned off. We'll call it sophisticated ratchet. So ratchet for short. Okay, friend. Can't you turn the flash call down? I can turn it down. Yes, I can turn it down and say I don't want to do it. Yes. I could have and I should have, to be honest with you. I just clicked too quickly. But yeah, I could have said no thanks. Not today, TikTok. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. And so I turned my board off. OT strategist, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. So I turned my board off. I can turn my board back on because I can use it. So I can use it. Hello. Okay, great. Thank you for that, friend. You said you're great. So your board is able to turn on and off in the live, but you cannot edit. So I can't change in the verbiage there. So before you go live, you have the settings feature. Under settings, if you scroll down, you can see where boards is one of the settings options. You click that, and they do have boards that are general, and then they have some templates. You can take a template and edit it and make some changes to it as you see fit and change the verbiage, and then save that board so that when you're ready to go live, you can use it. Okay, so boards are under settings before you go live, where you set your live title and your goal, your live goal, all those things. You can see boards is another option. Okay. Okay. So let me know if there's any questions more about boards, but boards you definitely want to activate. I'm and boards automatically turn on your content disclosure because you think about this is your brand. So TikTok sees this as a marketing tool. So you're gonna put a board up, and then a lot more people will know instantly what your live topic is about. Thank you for the thumbs up and the okays. So they'll know what your topic is about because there's people all the time coming in here and it's like, what are you gonna talk about? And so for me, learn about my creator network agency. Okay. And the Pink Power Edition is about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So for October, we're acknowledging Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I think I may try a board in your next live. See how it goes. Yeah, they have two boards. So they have the board here up here, and then they have engagement topics of the topics you can put, like drop a heart or make sure. Hello, thank you so much, Silver Fox. So you can put some engagement tips for people on that secondary board. I removed the secondary board because I did have it up, but what was happening is that it was like in my face a lot. It was like I would turn, I would show my green screen, I would have to slide around and move it. So it was never a great place to put it, so I just took it away. So now, as a live host, I need to make sure I'm making those verbal cues. And, I talk about tapping the screen, sharing the live out, liking the live, um, and commenting. Great energy. Thank you. Appreciate it, friend. So just keep that in mind. The written cues are great. You also got to talk about that stuff. And especially if you're new, here's a tip. So anybody who hasn't used boards yet, go ahead and use the boards for a couple weeks and just get a sense of how you like it. Especially as you go into this month in November, you're going to be participating in Live Fest. Have the board going. Have your live topic so your audience knows what your topic is about, what your live stream is about. But also they have those reminders on the screen, and you can point to those reminders. Those are a reminder for you as much as it is a reminder for your audience. I went to settings but didn't see boards. You went to settings but didn't see boards. Settings in the live, not before you go live. It's this page of the live. I'm going to show you. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. What are boards? Board. This is a board. How you doing? Is it icy? Isa. I still said it wrong, didn't I? Isa. Isa. I think I said it right. Isa. All right. Thank you for being here, friend. You're very professional. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, So let me show you where the boards are located. My friends who are new to my live, go ahead and put new in the chat. I always want to talk to my newbies. Thank you for the follow, Coach TJ. Thank you all for, you say you got it. Appreciate you, friend, because I'm known for butchering people's names, not intentionally, but it happens. New, new, new. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follows. So my friends who are new, I always kind of share some tips about engagement and making sure you are feeling supported with going live, especially as you know there are other people who are live hosts, and sometimes you have questions, you're curious about the process, maybe you are going live but there's little technical things you're not familiar with, or you don't know how to do something. So Natty's question was perfect because it was like, okay, you know what, if we're going to go live, we want to make sure we stay in compliance with TikTok, but at the same time I have a goal. I want to point people to my showcase and my markers there, point people to my coloring books on another um, webpage that I have. So just recognizing that that's important, that you're able to know how to do things and stay in compliance. I started 4 days ago. Nice. Congratulations, friend. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, you referred Coach TJ. Look at you. Coach TJ. So, are you interested in the agency? If you are, my friend Kim Love Jones has a referral code. So, we got to make sure you get her referral code if you have not gotten it already. All right, friends. Gen X Jersey Shrink, thank you so much for being here. So, really quickly, sophisticated ratchet. So, let me point you. Let me point you to where I'm talking about for the live. So I'm going to go to my TikTok shop page, my TikTok shop account, and then on my TikTok shop account, we're gonna do the cheat code version of this, just because you can get to the live multiple ways, but we're gonna do the cheat. So right here in the middle, the plus symbol. How you doing? Phenomenal. Thank you so much. If you are new to the live, thank you so much, Phenomenal. I did get the flash goal, so we'll talk about that, especially my newbies in the room. I have daily heart meets, so you guys see in real time what's happening here. Let's see. So I'm going to click to live so you guys can see it. And we're going to flip the camera so you guys can see me as opposed to seeing my background. There we go. So you see me. Hello, friends. Hello. Appreciate you. So let's do this. So happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, friend. So you guys see me on the screen. And then I want you to go to settings here. So now you're on the live screen. This is the live home screen. Now, let me just make sure that this change at all. Let's see. It's going to be in either settings. I think it's under settings. There, boards. Yep. I was going to say it might have been under enhance boards. So here, under boards, you can see here where you can add a board or you can use the general boards. Okay. Let's see if you add a board. It has a couple different options for you. And so if you want to create one, they have some templates here you can go through. And you can pick a board. And so if you wanted to use, I don't know, we'll use our board because I have the engagement stuff too. It has that little engagement window too. You can go in and edit and change. So I can change the language. So you just click the board and start changing what you need. And change some colors, change some fonts, and that's how you would do it. And then at the end, once you say you're done, so I'll just say, you gotta make sure, I'm gonna say live today. Make sure the words you use are in compliance with TikTok. So live today. And then if I hit save, so TikTok gave me this warning. Remember I told you guys, if you get this message, then be careful. Go back out. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to go fix it. I'm going to take out the word live. Okay, so I'm going to take out the word. I'm going to say learn. Oh, and then I'm going to take out this message about. So here it was this message. Even like that TikTok was in there. TikTok account. Let me change that. I'm going to say tap. So when I did that, so really quickly. So I'm going to go back to that board so you guys can see it. I'm going to hit edit. It says learn today, and I said tap because this message here had TikToks, follower count, some other language. Whenever you get that disclaimer message that pops up, just know TikTok didn't like something that was on that board. Okay, I'm just telling you that's my little cheat code tip for you all. So if you're ever in that situation, you're writing a word. You said you got a violation last night. A violation? You didn't get a violation. You got a restriction or warning. Let me know what you got, and let me know what you got it for. You didn't get a violation though, because you're not on my violation list. So let me know. So it was like a disclaimer message saying, can't push people off the live or something like that. It was something that popped up, and it didn't like this board. And this one I said learn today. That board had TikTok's example language about making sure you have so many follow count. The language was really off. Restrictions because some lady used a bad TT word. Oh. So you got put in timeout? Kim, you mind coming up? Let me know what just happened. I received a request from a person I was supposed to battle last night. He said, I received a request from the person I was supposed to battle. So they requested you. That was Coach Jesse was here earlier. That we had a whole dilemma about who that person was. So we never found them because the way it was written was their nickname, not their username. Let me know if that board conversation, hopefully I'm done with that and I closed out. But if you're confused by it, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it more. Okay? Okay, so you did get a hold of them. Thanks for walking me through. I went to the general settings, not under the live. Okay, gotcha. Okay, perfect. Yes, Kim, I'm about to invite you up. I got a restriction too lives ago. It was mentioning a brand and demonstrated it on locks. You got to turn on your content disclosure. That's what we were talking about earlier. Boards automatically turns it on. So that's why you want to use a board. It's automatically turned on when you have a board turned on. Okay? Yeah, thanks. Okay, Kim, I'm pulling you up. Okay. We'll see. I might get a little message too. So what happened? Somebody was being bad on.
No, she didn't intentionally do it. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Hi, I love y'all, my family. So she didn't intentionally do it. She was telling her story. I had a panel discussion last night.
Okay.
And she kind of went in about all of the things she had experienced. And I caught it, but I didn't catch it. And everybody started writing in the chat, telling her don't say that word. But then TikTok came up with like a 10-minute situation where I was restricted for 10 minutes from them showing my live
On the FYP.
or taking, yeah. And is that a restriction?
It's a
That's
restriction.
A violation.
Restriction. You got put in timeout.
Okay.
You got. So I give the analogy of like when you're in high school, you remember detention versus suspensions. Detention means
Right.
that you went to the detention room for after school for 30 minutes or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Suspension means that you got kicked out of school for 4 or 5 days.
Right.
so
Right.
that's the difference between restriction and violation. Restriction is just a timeout. Yeah, so they restricted you for 10 minutes. So that's why I said it didn't show up on my side. You just got your hand slapped. That's what happened. Yeah.
Okay. And my person didn't show up for the
So yeah, that's what so Coach Jesse mentioned all the no shows with the other outside the agency folks. And that's oh my gosh, that's the biggest problem when these are scheduled, because people, just like you had to accept that notification to say that you wanted to battle, they're doing the same thing and they're not showing up. Yeah. They're doing
But
the same thing.
can I tell you about the Launch Your Income agency people? Can I tell you how amazing and wonderful? Can I tell you how they came up in my room like gangbusters, ready to knock everybody out too? Can I tell you how my people, everybody from Coach Jesse to Luna, to okay, they came through on the come through. I was like, look at them coming over to support. It was absolutely amazing. And I was ready. I had my chest out. Because I said, we finna take whoever this is down. Cause all of my sister girlfriends is here. They was here. And they was ready. And they was ready. They was ready to battle. And it was bupkis. It was nothing. It was like, no.
Oh,
But I love how they came through. Oh my God, y'all are so amazing. Just to know that I have y'all support, just to know. And I can't even remember everybody that came through. Where's Coach Jessie at? Is she still in here?
she was here
She
earlier.
went to
She's here.
hunt.
She's here.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
she here.
She
She here.
went to go hunt her down. She went to go hunt her down. She was like, "What's her name? Where she? What? How you spell it?" And she went to go. I was like, Coach Jessie, sis is on fire right now. She was like, "No, because we got to get this straightened out." Coach Jessie is absolutely amazing. And let me tell you something, sis. You got my vote. Thank you for being a part of the team. Thank you for doing all that you do.
Yeah.
Y'all have no idea. Dr. Trish came through, I believe. I can't remember everybody. It was overwhelming. So I just want to tell y'all that it was because y'all blew my mind. I was like, they ready to throw down. Oh my God.
Yeah, so you should have just
Okay,
clicked
we're
a
gonna have
random.
one by 18.
Why you just didn't
Huh?
click a random? You should have been like, look here, we gonna fight
I
somebody because we
did.
here.
I
We got
did. I did
Vaseline
two or
on.
three. Yes, they had the
Oh,
Vaseline, the bandana. They was ready. They was ready. I was like, oh my God. Nika Grace came through, but Nika Grace always pop in to support. But I'm just like, oh my God. Listen, y'all. Okay, can I just have a very transparent moment with y'all?
sure.
And I usually generally would not say this in these TikTok streets. I'm in the middle of selling my home.
Okay, that's
I
right.
have been preparing my house for sale, so I haven't been able to get on TikTok. But I promise y'all, once I get a lot of this out of the way, and I'm only being saying all of this to y'all because I want y'all to understand that I'm really not on any, as much as I kind of can scroll TikTok and whatever. But I seen how y'all came through for me last night, and I promise y'all, if I don't do nothing but come by and send a daily heart me, I'm coming to support my LYIA family because I've never seen anything like that. I really haven't, and y'all are super dope. And I just want y'all, yeah, y'all had your hair pulled up. I am Yolanda. Yes, y'all did. Vaseline on. Y'all was ready. Y'all was ready. Like, let's go. But I just wanted y'all to know that, and that's why I haven't been on as much because I am in the throes of major, like I was doing major renovations, and I don't want to harp on this, but I want y'all to know how much I love y'all, how much y'all show me that y'all care. Y'all are a group of amazing people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet. So keep doing what you're doing. Seriously, seriously. You
Miss
are
Treetop,
helping so many
Treetop
people.
came through with the earrings off too. She
Oh.
said, but yeah, so Dr. Lisa, they didn't show up. I tried the random. It didn't work. Nobody
Okay.
would. So I just need, oh, Dewana's here. Dewana, thank you for coming in. This is Dr. Lisa. She's amazing. I sent you your thing to Dewana because I don't know if Dewana's with an agency or not.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted her to know about you. And yeah, y'all are super dope. I'm blessed. I am truly blessed for y'all to be in my life. And I mean that.
Oh.
So, Dr. Lisa, what was the other thing that I got on to say?
You were okay. The two things: the restriction. You're good.
The restriction.
You're good.
So I don't want to want to let anybody else up on my platform who I know don't know the rules, because that's serious business.
Yeah.
If somebody uses language that is not in alignment, I get penalized.
Yeah.
And so I have to really watch who I let up on. And I know she didn't mean it. She didn't mean it.
Right.
It wasn't. She's a very nice lady, but I don't even know how to safeguard myself. Do I have to give out like rules?
I think you should say some rules of engagement. You should, because your live in general is a live of, it's a serious conversation at times. People are sharing some deep feelings and thoughts, and so I think it's okay to say, you know what, guys, we are still on TikTok. We gotta play by their rules, the community guidelines, and here's some things you can and can't say. Just be careful with your language and the use of words, but also make sure that you're not drinking or driving or anything like that on the camera, because that's unacceptable. So yeah, I think you should say that if you're gonna have people open boxes, and just let people know, like, okay, if you do misbehave, I'm gonna have to take you down. Do you not take people off boxes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I
So
do.
I think because of your topic, I would definitely have a little bit of ground rules that I put down before you bring people up.
Before I do,
Yeah.
yes, because I have to make sure that never happens again. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And it scared me and made me think like my live is gonna be shut down. Like, but it wasn't. It was only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, because that's But I will make sure to give a disclaimer and yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all are amazing though. But thank you, Dr. Lisa. I'm gonna let myself down because I'm a big girl now.
There you go. Oh, that's funny. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for that. Yes, so you guys, yes, you can let yourself down. You as a live host, you ain't gotta let them down gently. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And I know the battles didn't happen. So Trinana, I guess I'm trying to understand what happened for you. So your person didn't show. I heard it was a no-show, and then it seems like they are doing something now, and they're reaching out to you. So I think there's some things going on. Eugene, you accepted. TikTok, did y'all see the flash again? What is going on with the flash? TikTok, be nice. Be nice, TikTok. I don't know what's going on. It flashed again on me. Did y'all see that? I don't know what that means. I hope that doesn't mean like TikTok's like, I gotcha. I don't know. Why am I flashing? So TikTok, be nice, okay? Thank you for the Octobers. I'm in a battle on Monday night. Oh, you're in a battle on Monday night. Hey everyone, yes. I missed it. So, Trinette, I think you're coming up, friend. Thank you for the Octobers. I appreciate you, Kim. You're so sweet. Thank you for that. You leveled up to 33 for that, too. Look at you. Let me see. Let's celebrate Kim Love Jones. Let's see if TikTok will let me do a sticker. All right, friend. You are a level 33 in the room. Let me see. Let me put it back on this side. I'll put it on this side. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. You leveled up. Look at you. Yeah, I don't know what's that flash, but it happened at 10 o'clock. It happened just now. It didn't do it now, y'all, but it did give me a static image at the end of my live. But that was when Coach Jesse was up and we were chatting about the battles, and I turned the cart off because I do have my shopping cart on, so I did turn it on. So I don't know. I think it's just being extra. So hopefully it works out in my favor and doesn't cause any problems. So Trinana, I'm gonna bring you up now. Maybe it's a Halloween prank. Maybe. I don't know what it's doing, y'all. I have no idea. I'll come back later and say, y'all remember when it was flashing? That's what it was about. We'll see. Hello, So Trinana, how are you?
Okay, hello.
So Coach Jesse did tell
I want to
me.
say thank you to everybody that showed up last night. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and your person was a no-show also. I apologize for that. Well, I don't know if I should apologize. I just feel bad because those are bad behaviors of other people. They commit to something and don't show up.
I have heard from other creators who say they don't even bother with those because with the agency battles, because people don't show up, point blank period.
Yeah.
Now, I did friend her last night because I want to be able to reach out.
So you did find her?
No, I've never found her. She invited me to a battle she's in like a couple of minutes ago. And I'm like, okay. So I asked a simple question. What happened last night for our battle?
Right.
Then she got all defensive. Then all of her people started jumping on me. I'm like, excuse me, I simply asked a question.
Oh, wow.
Why? Don't get so excited. I was like, these are snowflakes over there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm like, excuse me, I asked a simple question. I was trying to understand. Now, one of the reasons I asked the question is this. She's at a level, she says she's at, ranking up as 59, I guess, in the ranking in the league where she's in. Okay, so I'm like, that's curious, because now she's talking about, well, I've only been doing this a week. She's got over 5,000 followers. You know, I'm like, how'd you rank up to D1? I didn't even ask that question. How'd you rank up to D1 and you've only been here a week? I was just, that's what was on my mind, but I didn't ask that question because they were already having a fit because I asked, what happened last night? Oh, I don't know how to do that. And I was like, okay, you don't know how to do it. All right, well, have a good day. They went off on me, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's the problem? I'm not excited. I asked a question. One question, no less.
Yeah, because they should have showed up yesterday. Like, what happened? Yeah.
She was like crazy defensive, and she kept explaining herself, and like, I only asked one question. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll leave the cray cray to the cray cray.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's probably for the best. Yeah. I don't think you should have battled that person either. They just seemed like they were off with how they were talking. When it comes to the league and up and stuff, I mean, if you go live, daily rankings are just that. They're daily. So they could have leagued up, but it sounds a little off. So I'm not sure if they're legitimate and
It
honest.
didn't sound quite right to me either, but like I said, I didn't ask her any other question of what happened last night.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to do it. I'm like, well, you're in an agency in a week, and you don't know how to do it, but you got people up here throwing you crazy gifts.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Have a nice day. I mean, I'm not excitable.
Well,
Anyway,
we'll see what happens
thank you
this
for your
next
time.
week. We'll talk about it tomorrow in the
I'm not
meeting.
involved with the agency again.
You said what
I'm
now?
not bothering with agencies again.
Okay. No, I
I'm
don't.
not even gonna bother. I'll do what I've been doing.
Yeah, do the randoms. That's probably better. And then if people want to do interagency ones, I can coordinate that. So it's up to you all. I'm fine if y'all want to do it or not. So yeah, and we can talk about it tomorrow when we have the battle conversation.
No worries.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
All
Have a
right.
blessed afternoon.
All right, take care, friend. Bye bye. All right, Dr. Trish, said, I think it's better and funnier just go in the TikTok streets. Yeah, just to get some random folks. That's true. It's been working for quite a few people. It's been working. So I don't know if the coordination is needed if you guys are just gonna go ahead and decide to do it randomly. So I know Yolanda said she was doing one Monday. Anybody else doing something? Thank you so much, AJ. Appreciate you being here. Anybody else planning to do any in the coming days or weeks? I know obviously Halloween is on Friday. Let me know if you guys are doing something. And let me know if you want me to coordinate. Like I said, I don't have to. So that's totally fine. All right. And then my new people who came into the room, I know we were talking about some other stuff. If you are still with me, let me know you're still here. And I'm happy to answer any questions. I think Darlene has one today. She does. Okay. That'll be cool. I didn't know she was doing one today. How do I add my shopping cart to the live? I will show you, Kim. Let's see. I'm going to show you on my other account. We'll go to my TikTok shop account and I'll show you how to do it. I would say it hasn't happened yet. I would say just be mindful that TikTok is really interesting with this whole static image. So I had three people come up as guests. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten a static image, but you guys saw me moving. I was talking, I was smiling. I wasn't just listening intently like that. So I was doing a lot of movement. So hopefully that was a solution, because I was trying to make sure I kept movement going, because I did get it yesterday and earlier in the week as well when I had multi-guests up. So multi-guests in the shopping cart, for some reason, those two are not mixing too well. I'll post the one that I am in the, to the group. Okay, thank you. So that's perfect. Thank you so much for that. That was Yolanda. She said she's going to post her battle. Random ones can get tricky. I am helping someone, and when the person was losing, he ended it. Oh wow. Oh, I just want it on my regular live. Yes, so this is my regular live. So I did turn it on. I didn't make this a shoppable live, and so those who come in and click the cart, the shopping cart does have beginner tools in there. So it does have beginner tools. The random ones are tricky. The ones that are actually a little bit more, I don't know. I think they're all prone to people not showing up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're all a little tricky. But the TikTok ones tend to be a little bit better in the sense that if you're doing a campaign, if you signed up for one of those campaigns and it has an official battle associated with it, that's better. If you do a random battle that's also part of the campaign, you might be able to get someone to continue to support because you're doing the randoms. But you're doing it because you have a specific campaign you're trying to fulfill. So maybe that communication could help. But all of it is tricky because you're relying on someone else and them committing. And that's the biggest issue. I told you about consistency engagement. People don't always show up. Okay? People have not taken this to the point where they're serious about their commitment. Okay? Okay, so just be mindful. I ran outside. What did I miss? Oh, we were talking about people no showing for the battle. So Triana said her person did finally follow her or connect with her, and she was able to follow them and had a whole conversation, and they were rather rude while I walked. It's so funny. While I walked. Oh, you also you didn't run. You walked. Gotcha. Okay. This is for Kim's question. You were saying, how do you add products in the shopping cart? Okay. So I'm going to take you, I'm going to go, I'm going to do a shortcut. We're going to go straight to the live here. Okay. And we are going to go to live. Okay. So remember we did that board. I'm going to take this board down because I don't want to use it. I went to settings. So I'm going to take the board down. So I just clicked hide board. So the board got hidden. Thank you all. Thank you all for the engagement today. Like less than an hour ago. Wow. Oh, it just happened. That too. How do I add the shopping cart? Okay, yes. But how do you said the board? How do you add the board in the shopping cart? I think you missed my board. I talked about the board a little earlier. I'll recap it. So in the live setting, you see the little, it says business, but when I click it, it's gonna say be nice. Be nice. Let me see. I'm flipping my camera. Okay. When I click it, it shows shopping. Okay. Let me turn. So you can see. Okay. So here. Okay. So now it's pulling up all the products. So I hit business and then it showed me TikTok shop. And then I clicked TikTok shop and it took me to this screen. And it says add products. And then at the top, it talks about traffic drivers, hot sellers, trendsetters. And so I'm going to add products. If you click those categories, you can add products from those categories. So my NeuroGum is a traffic driver. The goalie is the wrong area. The goalie is a traffic driver, so I'm just adding products. The honey sticks are a traffic driver. So I added 3 of those. I'm going to add my hot sellers. Okay, hot sellers. A lot of these products here. I'll add my collagen peptides. Okay, well, I'll add my granola bars, those bars, and then I'll add so I added 3 of those. You can add as many as you want. I'm just picking 3 just so you guys see what it looks like. And then the next one is the trendsetters. So I'm going to go to this trendsetters. So think of these as like pillars. If you want to think of a way to kind of pillars to help with your live stream, products that are either traffic drivers, hot sellers, trendsetters. And so TikTok is saying, hey, add these products because the products that are in your showcase, these are the categories they fit under. So this will help with driving maybe more traffic to your live. So just think of it in that perspective. And so now I'm under the trendsetters. So I'm gonna do my neural gum, the other neural gum, and then the Kayla Greens. Okay, so I got 9 products. Let me make it a nice round number of 10. We'll do this pack of neural mints. Okay, so I got 10 products. 10 products is a good number to start with. I will tell you, try not to have 1 or 2. If you really want to fit those categories, have a few products under each of them. Try to get to 10, 15, 20, something like that. Okay, so just kind of think of it that way, and then you hit done. Now, when I get ready to go live, those products are there. Hello, friends. Thank you all who joined the live. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you. So the shopping cart is activated. So on this screen, how you doing, Charlie? So I am live on my shop cart account. So under here, my shopping cart is activated. So if I want to show, say I want to show my Noro gum. Where's the one that is right here? I'm going to pin the cinnamon flavored one. So I just pinned it on the screen. So now it's pinned, and anyone who is in my room could see it. They'll see this pinned product. They'll see any of the sale. I'm going to show real quick. They'll see it. I got to show the product. So whenever you pin something, you got to show it. Okay? That means that that product is in your hand. You got to show it. Okay? So you can not show it for a little bit, but you want to get in the habit of showing that product so people see the product. They know that you're selling it. And TikTok expects for you to talk about it. So I'll talk about the neural gum, its long-lasting flavor, all the stuff. And so you got to show that. Friends, thank you for being in the room. I am doing a test live. As you guys can tell, I'm just testing some stuff out. I'm showing the neural gum, but I'm showing you how to pin products. So thank you all for being here. Make sure you like the live, comment, subscribe, get your daily heart me if you haven't done so already. So with that, you can pin the product. You see that little push pin, Kim? If I take this away without saying unpin, that push pin is still there. So that means that that product is still on the screen for these viewers who are coming to my live. We got, how many people is that? 90 people, 96 people in this live. Hey, friends. Y'all make sure y'all look at my shopping cart. Y'all coming into my live like that. So I told you guys, oh gosh, how many people now? 106? Oh my gosh. Y'all make sure y'all go on my shopping cart, get the neural gum, and get these products. I'm on my other accounts. But that neural gum is pinned, so take a look at it. Make sure you grab you some neural gum. And look in that shopping cart and see what's in there. Make sure it is what you're looking for. But I am Dr. Lisa. I'm showing products to my friends over here on my other account. And so right here, so you can see where I can unpin it, because the product that's pinned right now is this neural gum. Okay? So, so they went away, y'all. The neural gum's gone. You said I created my life. So y'all coming over here to my shop page. Y'all come over to the other page, Dr. Lisa account, okay? I wish I could show y'all. So with that, let me see. Let me pin another product. So if I pin another product, so the number's going down, and we'll pin some gum. So we'll pin that there. So now I have the neural gum this way, okay? Energy and focus. I'm going in there. You gonna go in there? That's so funny. The numbers are going down. Thank you all for being in here. I'm talking about TikTok shop. I'm doing a quick tutorial. Let's see. It's gone down. It went down to 31. So I'm doing a quick tutorial. But y'all know, you said multitasking. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you. So, Kim, you got filtered. You asked what is a flash go. Okay. That was something that got filtered. And then sultry nana. Okay, friends. So again, you got to show the products. So as you're showing the products, you talk about them, the features, benefits, neural gum, great gum, long lasting, 2 for 1. They are. And I don't think I've seen anybody click the cart. So y'all should be clicking the shopping cart. So y'all know, y'all can see what's in the shopping cart, friends. Okay, so yeah, so that's what you would do. Kim, let me know if that makes sense. As you can tell, I don't pin the products in here as much. I'm gonna unpin this. Okay, friends, thank you all for being here. Natty Nat, thank you for coming through. Y'all so funny. I'm trying to see what does it say. And then I am going to I'm gonna go. I'm about to turn off the live over here. But let me know if that makes sense for anybody who needs to know how to pin products, okay? All right, thank you, friends. I appreciate you all. See y'all later. Okay, there we go. You're so sweet. Appreciate that. Thank you, Coach Jesse. Oh, you looking at my card now? He's like, let me look at the card over here. I almost didn't get all my points. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I apologize. He's like, girl, you was quick. He's like, let me get up out of here. I apologize. Okay, he said, okay, I'm back now. But yes, so that's what you would do, Kim. Yes, it does. I just wanted to know how to add my shopping cart. You can add your shopping cart. It will help because, again, TikTok is driving traffic to TikTok Shop because of fall deals. And then you realize we're about to go into Black Friday. Holiday deals, I mean, the Halloween deals happening. So Black Friday is going to have us shift. Hello. Is it L1L? MoMA. Thank you so much. Yes. So having it turned on will drive traffic to your room. Again, it's not sustainable traffic. I'll say that. People come, they listen for a little bit, and they get gone. Or they swipe in just to see the product and they swipe out. So don't think it's going to be long lasting, but still, definitely if you have stuff in the showcase, you still have to add to the bag. So the products I just added in this shoppable live was products that were in my showcase. I didn't add all the showcase products, but I added 10 products or so. So those are the products that are in my showcase. The products in this shopping bag too. Oh, where's it at for you guys? It's here. The products in this showcase are products from my show. Products in this shopping bag are products that are in my showcase. It's not all of them, but it is the majority of them. So yeah, you said, how do you find out what's trending for Black Friday? You know what? That announcement, let's check. I don't think it's come out yet. But if you go into, if you're on your profile and you go into TikTok Shop for creator. So I'm going to my creator side. Hold on one second. They have all types of campaigns that's happening. Let me see if there's anything for Black Friday that they're promoting on the homepage. Sometimes they'll have stuff here. Ooh, look, there you go. Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Register now. Yep. So what's big this month? There you go. Let me turn my mirror off so you guys can see it. Hold on. So this is all the little campaign stuff. Hold on. Ooh, Black Friday fragrances, Black Friday fashion, Black Friday Cyber Monday. Yeah. So go under TikTok Shop for Creator, and then the biggest campaign a year. Share your your finds and inspire the community. Register now. So I guess that's an event, and then they have these other Black Friday things you can do. So yeah, and then what will happen also? You're welcome, friend. Hey, you doing, Marposa? My friends, if you guys, Marposa, I think you're somebody who did not do my webpage yet. So you can join my Zoom meetings on Friday. I think I'm missing about 4 or 5 of you, my new folks. So I want you guys to submit that so you can join my Zoom meetings. I'll send you another reminder. I'll send a reminder. I'll send it from this account so you know. You said I would like to join my agency. You ready? You ready? You ready? You've been going live. You said live 4 times. So let me know if you're ready. I can talk about it too. I'll talk about it. Any of my people in the room. Kim, did I answer all your questions? Aisha, give me 1 second because I'm like, I'll talk about the agency and You're going to click my link in my bio. That's how you're going to join. So you're good, Kim. Anybody else with quick questions? Dr. Lisa, how do you get the campaigns real quick, please? The campaigns for your live, on the other screen. I hate when I'm mirrored. When I point, it goes the wrong way. When you're clicking the campaigns in the live, that's what you click on your account. So in the live, you're clicking here. It's this little, I call it TikTok's commercial. So that's what you're going to click. But on your account, you're going to go to the live. You're going to go to TikTok Studio. So here, you're going to click TikTok Studio. Then you're going to go to where it says post and live. You're going to click live. And on live, you're going to scroll down to where it has tools and resources. So this is on the live side. Remember TikTok Studio? You're going to go to the live side, tools and resources, and then I want you to click. You may have two lines, but if you don't, I want you to click that little arrow, and then you are going to go down to the campaigns. Hold on a second. I was looking at what the other stuff was. You're going to go down to campaigns. Oh, not there. I'm sorry. I passed it. I apologize. I was looking dead at it. Campaigns. Not tools and resources. Campaigns. I was like, where's the campaigns? Tools. Campaigns is its own section. Okay? So when you are on your TikTok Studio, go to live. Under live, scroll down just a little bit. You'll see campaigns. And then you can click all the different campaigns that are there. And you can read up on them and see. Stop it. It doesn't like it when I press it. So you can see all the different campaigns you're eligible for. Okay? So that's where you would go. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Black Lotus, hopefully that was helpful, friend. Okay? All right, friends. Let's do this. Because I know we're hitting Saturday at 5:30. So I'm going to stay on another 10 minutes or so. And if you are new to my live, go ahead and put new if you have any other questions. I'm going to talk about the agencies now. Yes, it was. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. So agency, really quickly, friends. So if you're not with a creator network, that's the first thing. So you can't be with a creator network. If you've already joined one or have one on a different account, it's only one per person. Okay? So it's only one per person. If you are not in the U.S. or Canada, you have to be in the U.S. or Canada to join my agency. So that's the rule for being eligible for my agency. Hello, friends. You said listening to. Okay. And then if you are in violation on your account, you can't join. So not that if you had a restriction or a timeout, it's the violation where currently you are not able to go live because of that. Then you can't join an agency. And then finally, if you've made too much money, like $5,000 or more over the last 5 months, TikTok says, okay, you've made too much. You don't need an agency. Okay? So you said it flashed again. I missed it. That time I missed it. TikTok, be nice. I missed that time, but it flashed again. Wow. I don't know what the flashing is. I have no clue. So maybe it's doing an update. Maybe. I'm not sure. There maybe come back next week and it's something that is new in the live that, that I haven't seen before. Okay, so, yes, there are. Hey, yes, there are. Okay, appreciate your friend. Appreciate the stickers coming out, Diana. Okay, so here's what I will say. Now, I forgot to mention that I'm at overall, let's talk overall. That's awesome. Overall. Yeah. So that's awesome. Awesome. So I was telling earlier today, thank you so much. Love Universify. TikTok will track you on a monthly basis. So the monthly is what you want to primarily pay attention to. Every month you start over. Every month you start over. But in all, 30K, 30, 300,000 diamonds. 300,000 diamonds is awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations, friend. Yeah, let's see. Do you know you can change your gift goal before you leave your live? Yes, I will. I need to start doing that. I don't do it all the time. I need to make sure I pause and reset it or make it achieved. So yeah, I should. I will do that today. So that you meet your goal. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do that today just so that it shows as met. Cause you're right. When you don't meet it, they look at you a little funny. TikTok definitely it does have an impact. Um, so you can't be with an agency already. If you're going to join the agency, you're going to click my profile photo. My mini profile is going to pop up. You're going to click my profile photo again. It'll take you to my main profile. In there is my the agency application where you can click apply. If you apply now, Aisha, I will go and see if you're eligible. Okay, so the eligibility matters. In terms of the agency itself, what I do is I show up twice a day answering questions, connecting with you, um, recruiting new people. So I do the recruiting in my live stream, as well as if you are in the agencies, I do one-on-ones and I do a standing meeting on Sundays at 6:30 where you are able to get information updates about the live stream and what's happening on TikTok. And then also I have a school platform. We have TikTok group chats here, so all that's available. He said I'm the best agency. All agencies are different. I created this with the mindset that I wanted to be what I wanted agencies to be for me. So I more or less brand this as an agency for people who are new, who are learning, who are growing, who want to monetize, who want to build a community and recognize that consistency engagement matters and the things you do in your live stream matters and how you build community matters. So all that is what I'm doing here. So I want to make sure you have the training, hosting strategy, monetization strategies. Agencies can also help you if you're in violation or banned. We can support you in getting your account back. So all that is part of what an agency can do. And then I say this is a data-driven approach because I want you guys to have strong data, good data that you can look at from your own perspective and understanding your live analytics. And then when we meet, we talk about your data in a more detailed way as well. So let me know if there's any questions. If you do apply, let me know so I can check and see if you are in fact eligible. Okay, and that's it, friends. Who all is going live tonight? I was out yesterday and I didn't get a chance to be in the streets the way I want to. Next week is probably gonna look similar because I'll be in New York. So New York, I got a few of y'all who already said y'all trying to be in person, meet up in person. So I'm excited. You said me. Did you apply? You should let me know if you applied. Let me know if you applied. Um, and if you haven't, let me know, friend. Um, I don't see it in here yet. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't get it. So when it comes to I'll be there on Friday night, Friday afternoon actually. So I'm trying to think, I won't necessarily try to coordinate battles, but we'll see if I need to. And then when it comes to supporting you guys throughout the weekend. We'll see what the weekend looks like too, because I'm gonna be moving. So I don't know if I'm gonna do my regular live schedule, which will be a bummer. So I may be off. I'm gonna try to go live, but I may be off schedule, so I may not do my regular times. So I've been torn about changing my times anyway. So I'm trying to figure out consistency for 10 and 4 for the rest of the year, so I can say I did that time for a whole year, with the thinking that come January I may switch to a new schedule. But we'll see, because I'm still kind of playing around with as I get data, looking at my analytics, trying to understand like what are some things I need to do differently. I'm in that mindset too. You said I'm at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Relationship Talk. Thank you, Kim. Kim is going live tonight. Did you see my acceptance? I said I saw your acceptance. So I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you the webpage. So give me a second. I'm gonna send that to you. I'm applying when I get parked at home. Okay, perfect, perfect. Um, so once you apply, let me talk you through. And in the meantime, since I have Eugene in the room, I'm gonna send you my message now, Eugene, because now that you have joined, we want to see you go live, friend. We want to see you go live. So now that you have joined, um, I want to. You said hello, everyone. How you doing, billionaire not broken? I appreciate you being here. So I want to make sure you get the agency information so that you can um, give me your email information so I can add you to our weekly meetings, the Sunday meetings. So I'll add once you fill out my form, you'll be added to my database. Okay, so that's what I want, and I'm gonna send you a message. All right, and we're gonna see if our friend when a regular live schedule is gonna happen. Uh-oh, I hit my screen wrong. Hold on. There we go. When is a regular live schedule gonna happen? So we'll see. We'll see, friend. What am I sending you? I keep getting kicked out. What happened? TikTok is acting up. That's TikTok. That is TikTok acting up. So, um, thank you so much. I appreciate you all supporting the live. Okay, anybody else going live tonight? Is this not we taking a little time off? Eugene, you're gonna get information from the agency's account because that's the account I'm in. That's gonna give you the webpage to go to. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen, and then you can go to that webpage. All right, thank you all. Okay. All right, friends. Appreciate you. So, Aisha, here's what's gonna happen. How do I join the agency? Oh, you're gonna go to Brilliant Not Broken. Let me ask this question, friend. Are you going live? Are you going live? Travel English special ed teacher, life enthusiast, mom, PhD. Wow, look at you, friend. Nice. You getting a PhD in education? I did my PhD is um, leadership and education in particular, and it's a higher education concentration. So that's what I did. Higher ed administration. Um, I may do a shoppable live if I get myself together. I need to know how to describe products. Mrs. Treetop, what you mean by that? Like, how do you describe them? Like, what do you say about them? Do you have Live Studio? I mean, I'm not Live Studio, Live Manager. Live Manager is a feature you can turn on, and it has a little built-in script. But each product, when you go to, like, if you're going to post about a product, you can pull up a little script for it there too, as if you're about to post content. So there's some talking points there that you can use. But let me know if that's what you're asking. Brilliant and Broken, let me know, are you currently going live? So if you click my profile here, my mini profile will show up. Then if you click my profile picture again, it'll take you to my main profile. The application for the agency is in my profile. It's the only web page that's there that you can go to. Okay. Do you have to add products directly into your shop to make them shoppable? Yes. Yep. I have to add them to that shopping cart. Yep. For people to be able to click it. So like if you guys click well, it's in the corner for you. If you click my shopping cart here, you could see where the products are there for you to click to. I'll pin one in a second just so you guys can see it. Brilliant Not Broken. Did you get filtered, friend? I don't see your comment. I want to do a shoppable live as well. Yeah, make it shoppable. Yes, that part. The summary of the items. Yes. Hi, how you doing, Lady Exclusive? Hello, friend. Yeah, make it shoppable. So, for example, let me do a shop. Let's see, because I want to. Let's see if. Okay, Yolanda, you got filtered. I'm interested in co-hosting the week. Let's connect. I'm in a TikTok campaign. Okay, you were making that. I'm gonna put that out there to the team, to everybody. I'm pinning Yolanda's comment. Oh, they don't want me to pin it. I don't know why. I wonder if it's the question mark. I'm not sure what TikTok. Maybe the word TikTok campaign. Maybe TikTok didn't like its name. Um, you probably would have to put TT campaign. Yeah, it is. Um, if you are in ghost mode, are we not able to go or do certain things? What's ghost mode? Lady exclusive? I've never heard of ghost mode. Um, you said, what did I say? That comment got filtered too. I don't know what you said. It's like, TikTok, be nice. I'm not sure. TikTok's not being nice right now. I think the word TikTok probably was the filtering for that first comment. So you probably should have said TT. I need a co-host as well. Okay, you guys, what you mean in co-hosting? That you get somebody you can collab with in terms of a topic. We can't see when a person is in the room unless they comment. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to put yourself in ghost mode. How do you even do that? I didn't even know you could do that. Usually I thought you see the people in the room by looking at the number up here and seeing who's in the room. And then if they choose to come in and say something, then that's one thing. But I think they're always listed. That's what I thought. But you're saying no, they can be in the room, or they in the search feature and they're just listening to you from the outside and they haven't swiped to come in. So that happens too, where people are doing different things like that. But late exclusive, it seems like you're talking about something else. Uh, People can't see that you are in their room. Yeah, how do you make that feature turn on? I'm not sure about that. Where is that at? You said for a campaign, co-host for a campaign. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, what is this, Jesse? I'm doing a co-host on Wednesday on domestic violence leadership awareness. Oh, that's a good one. That might be interesting. Um, in your settings while you're in the live as a viewer, where do you see the settings at for that feature? I am Yolanda. It means you're watching live without tapping to enter fully. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you're not in the live then. You're outside the live. You're watching it from like the FYP. That's what I'm thinking. Like you haven't tapped in. I know they can't collect certain things during a battle. Mm. Yeah, so if they're in your room and they're throwing gifts, and so they in your top three boxes, yeah, yeah, that's weird. I don't think they're ghost mode then, are they? Hello, Fitwell Queen, Jen. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you coming into the live. Um, yes, they can be incognito. How do they do it though? I guess that's what I'm asking. Are we talking about two different things? You said I need it for this week before Monday. Oh, anybody want to call us with Kim? I think that's what she's asking. I was filtered. Yeah, you were filtered. Um, Natty, now I see where you said then click settings. I'm not sure. Mostly A and B leaguers do it to hide their gifting level. Interesting. Can I come up so I can explain it? Sure. I'm going with Holly Q and E Nurse and my friend. That's for tomorrow or today, Coach Jesse. You said I was filtered. Greetings all. Thank you so much. Go to the share arrow. Okay. I need someone to talk about relationships. Wednesday. You know who you should co-host with, Kim? Dr. Michelle. You and Dr. Michelle should co-host. Dr. Michelle is relationships too. That would be a good collab. You guys got two different styles, but it would be a good collab. Dr. Michelle, yep. I don't know if she's available between now and Wednesday. I mean, on Monday. But Dr. Michelle Henry, Yeah, she would be good. She's an agency. She would be good for you. You know, again, two different styles. She talks dating, relationship stuff. I think you talk about it from a spiritual basis foundation. Um, so I think both of you could work. It would be a different perspective. But yeah, awesome. All right, Lady Exclusive, I'm pulling you up now, friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. So, mostly the A and B leaguers do it, but they have it where it's in the settings where you can be able to turn your gifting badge off, where people
Okay, I
won't
know that.
see what level you're on. So when you enter the room, you know how a lot of people, they see what level you on. Sometimes they attracted more to you because of your gifting level.
Right,
So
right.
sometimes a lot of people turn that off when they're high levels, so that people won't, gravitate towards them because of what they feel they gift. And they also sometimes do that during battles.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
when they enter a room, you'll see their name come across the screen, but you won't see them up, and the numbers on the top of your list, you won't see them up. You'll see them up there, but you won't see them. Like, you know how you can go down the list and see everybody's name, their name won't be on that list.
Oh, I thought their badge just wasn't showing. So you're saying they're not, they're in the room, but you're saying they're not even, their name's not even showing?
Yeah, you won't see them unless they like it and share it a lot.
Oh, interesting.
Let's say, for instance, I come in here, if I say, hey, how you doing? And then I stop talking, you won't even know that I left the room.
Gotcha.
And I'm still in the room.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, a lot of the A and the B leaguers do that. And mostly at times when they're battling and stuff. So when they go to see their opponent, they can go over there and the people won't know that they're there.
Yeah, when you turn off your badge, so the only caveat to that though is when you turn off your badge and any gifting, any engagement that you're doing to collect points for, gifting points, you don't get credit for it.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, you don't get credit for it. So you can be incognito and obviously you're not throwing gifts. And so if you're not throwing gifts, it don't matter. But if you're throwing gifts, then you don't get those points. You don't get credit for it.
So it's just like you haven't engaged the whole time, you're just throwing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's the drawback of doing that, because I mean, really, it's almost like you took a break for the day, which, well, I mean, sometimes you need to take a break, but at the same time, you want to.
My levels still remain the same even with me doing that. It doesn't because with my certain I have another account and I do that and I never drop. I always stay at the same.
Yeah, you don't grow, but you didn't gain. You don't lose, but you didn't gain either.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's what I want to say.
You're welcome. All right. You said, Miss Kayla, so you said I can see you. Hi. What were you referring to? Hello, Nika Grace. Testing. Y'all testing, y'all. I see y'all testing. What's happening? They do it too high, but it's not worth it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it unless they doing a timeout. Like, look here, y'all, my bank account, I need to take a pause. So I'm just gonna hide. So y'all just don't know I'm here because I ain't throwing no gifts no way. So maybe that's what they're doing. Let's see. They do it to hide, but it's not worth it. I tried it. Laugh out loud. Nettie, you tried it. I'm not in ghost mode on this one. You're not in ghost mode. Okay, gotcha. Why are they testing? Why are they testing and what are they testing? Thank you so much, Nika. Why and what? I'm not sure. I think they're testing the incognito mode. See, TikTok flashed me again. TikTok, be nice. Why am I getting flashed? I don't know what the flashing is about. Did y'all see that? I was gone from the top viewers list, but then, and that's it. Oh, you were one of top viewers. Oh, I didn't see that. Interesting. Wow, I just seen that. You did. I don't know what the flashing is about. Yes, I saw it. What's the flash? Me getting flashed. It's like a flash on the screen. I don't know. I don't know what that is, y'all. So maybe they're getting ready. TikTok's like, yeah, we got our eye on you. I don't know. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. TikTok is saying it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. You done did enough for today. It's time for me to move on, y'all. Let me make sure everybody's good. So, um, Kim, um, if you want to message Dr. Michelle Henry, she might be good for a collab. You know, other person who she's been collabing a lot lately. Um, I'm gonna say Janine the budget. She does the spiritual budgeting coach, so she would be an interesting collab in terms of relationships and relationship and money. That would be an interesting spin on this. So just something to say. And I know she's done it before. I think she's done that a couple times. Other person, relationship. I know Coach Rhonda, you talk about, I was about to say, Coach Rhonda, you talk about your relationship with self. So, especially for women, in terms of how sometimes we have limiting beliefs and how our relationship with ourself needs to get in order. So, that's a different spin, too. So, I'm just thinking of other people who you might be able to work with. Yes, you said me too. Um, Coach Jesse, yeah, yeah. So, in terms of relationship with yourself and stuff, motivation and self talk, yeah. So, you got a couple different people. It just depends on how you want to take your conversation, where you want to take it. So, I think because you're trying to do it sooner than later, just maybe reach out to any of them. Just so y'all know, Janine is live right now. She didn't change her format. She ain't got the grass screen behind her, y'all. She got the pretty white chair though. So it looked good. I like her look. It looks good on the camera. So yes, so just keep that in mind. If you want to go by and visit her after this, I'm about to get off shortly. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I know a few people asked about the agency. If you are still here, let me know if you're still curious about it. I'm happy to answer any questions. Once you join, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to accept the invitation. If you get accepted in the agency, you got to accept that invitation I'm going to send you, and then you're going to have to share your webpage with me. I'm sorry, I'm going to share my webpage with you and share your contact information so I can have you in my database. Okay? Nice. Yes, I speak about the same thing, relationships with self-awareness. Okay, Yolanda, you got plenty of choices if you want to go the self route. So, Coach Rhonda, I am Yolanda Marie, and then Miss Jessie motivates. All three of them is the relationship with self, the self-awareness, and all from a spiritual perspective too. So, yes, yes. You said I'm lost. Kim was looking for somebody to collaborate and co-host with. She wants to co-host for her for one of the campaigns she's in. Which campaign are you doing? Star Live? Which campaign? Yeah, um so yeah, you got a couple different options, friend. It just depends on where you want to go with it. And if you want to stick to like relationship with others, then that would be maybe Dr. Henry. Yeah, Dr. Michelle Henry. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much, Nika Grace. I appreciate you here. She said I'm lost. Not sure the one with the pumpkin. Not sure the one with the pumpkin. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't. I know which one you're talking about. Something with a pumpkin is in the name too. We should do a TikTok conference. We should. We should. Y'all. Hey, there are some really dynamic people in this agency. I'm just gonna say that what y'all do in your day lives, what y'all do in y'all TikTok lives. Y'all are dynamic. I mean, we got some movers and shakers in this agency. He said, let's do it. We will do it. Seriously, we will. Because I do want to bring us together. I would love to wait until like after the holidays and maybe early-ish part of the year. We have to see if we could do like February, March, April, maybe April. I'm thinking April-ish, if that works. I don't know how people feel with like kids and what does that mean in terms of traveling. I guess I would love to like move it away from the holiday season so it's not um too busy for folks. And so maybe April-ish, March, April. So let me know. We'll put maybe a save the date out there or do a poll in school. You said February love, do it for love. That's true. Live love. I love it. So yeah, that February could work. I mean, I guess. I mean, it just depends on how far we want to be away from the holidays. February in Florida might be nice for folks. Just saying, depending on where you're from. He said, love thyself. Love that. Yes, yes. I love that. So I'll put it out there. I don't want to, add another thing for folks, but I'll put it out there and see if we can kind of do a poll and get a date time that we all want to come together and support and see what works for folks. I'm thinking Florida. That's my thought, but I'm open. All right. All right, friends. Thank you all for being here. So I'm gonna jump off. I did actually 90 minutes. I didn't think I was gonna end up doing 90 minutes. I thought I was gonna be on for about an hour, but I did about 90 minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming through. You said Florida's great. Yes, Florida in February would be great. That would be awesome. Y'all be like, okay, Florida. Orlando, obviously. That's where the girl is. So we could do Orlando. All right. So you said a great time. Yeah, that would be a great time of the year too. It really would, just with just everything that's happening. So it could work. It could work. We'll probably have a better perspective on TikTok as well. So coming into the new year, so we'll know what's happening. Hey, Holly Q, great connecting with you today, friend. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted. We can do a poll and just kind of put it out there. February seems so soon to me now because we're already in November. So the plan and the logistics, ooh, thanks. Okay, we can make it happen though. I'm sure we can. So we can make it happen. We just have to pick a great location. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, that's true. I know. I was thinking about it. You can do a primer on TikTok Live to promote. Yes. What you mean? Here? What you mean? Or I was thinking my Zoom because that's the agency people. But yeah, I was gonna do and then the school platform just for people in the agency. But uh, all right, awesome meeting today. I had my first one-on-one. Oh, you're so sweet. No doc, y'all. She did a battery. She put a battery in my bag. You so funny. I did not put a battery in your bag. You said I charged you up. I said, oh, okay, Holly Q. Hold on. I am lined up going to inbox you. Okay. Into Creep. What's that mean? Let's see. I am Yolanda. That got filtered. Conference TikTok live session. Gotcha. Oh, you're saying do it on TikTok. That's what you meant. That whole thing you were saying do it virtual on TikTok. I thought you was talking about in person. But yeah, we could. Yeah, we could do it on TikTok. February 6 months anniversary, right? It 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 is. Is it really? It is. It is. It is. You so see, Coach Chantel, you're so smart. I'm saying both. Okay, you were saying both. You keep getting filter, friend. I don't know why TikTok is being challenging today for your messages. That would be a perfect time for a full meeting in full meet and greet. Okay, that's fair. You said I'm sentimental. I see you. You said 6 month anniversary. Yes, it is. All right, all right. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. That would be great. Okay. All right. So yes, we'll make something happen. I love it. We're gonna do it for real, for real, for real. I'm gonna put some dates out there. I need to look into some venues. Okay, okay, we'll figure it out. I'll find a place maybe like near the airport, so it's not too travel intensive. So people can just go straight from the airport to a hotel location venue. So I'll look into some options because I know where I can look. Okay. All right, friends. I so appreciate y'all. Y'all so awesome. Y'all are an awesome group. Y'all got me thinking. That's what happened. That's how I created the agency. I get here, y'all get to talking and chatting and stuff. I was like, maybe I should look into the agency. Maybe I should. All right, I'll do it. That's exactly what happened. Y'all got me hyped up. Next thing you know, I'm flying high. so so I'm here, y'all. So we will get together. I will be seeing some of y'all in the NYC next week, next Saturday. So a week from now. So yes, we gonna do all things. Yes, I love you so much. I love you all so much too. I love you so much too, Kim. You guys are awesome. All right, friends. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to send out the email for tomorrow's meeting so you guys will get the Zoom registration. And then if you are interested in the agency, the link is in my bio, so you'll be able to get that. All right. All right. Take care, friends. Appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Thank you. Wow. It's none of y'all here. Appreciate everybody still here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support, all the timing and watch hours, and I hope you stayed from beginning to end because that was an hour and almost 2 hours of your time. So thank you for doing that for me. Let me know if you have any questions before I close out. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 and 4 p.m. Eastern. I go live daily, both times, and I'll be connecting with you all soon. Okay? You said, okay. Appreciate you. Thank you for the comment. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.